Hi, my name is Nathan from Love Now Media. We're here today at City Hall asking people questions about life, liberty, and the pursuit of justice. Since you're in the city of brotherly love, you gotta tell me, what does love mean to you?
Love means unconditional diversity and inclusion, and definitely getting to know people that of different like cultures and learning from them, and just loving everybody for who they are.
What does love mean to you?
I think love means more or less like comfortability and being able to feel secure within the uh, people or the things that you're around, and being able to feel accepted in that area or field. And yeah, that's really it for me.
Love means honesty, loyalty, 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 loyalty.
Love is caring and sharing, warmth, smiles, togetherness.
Brotherly love to me, I feel like it's just like I said, it's a union. It's just justice. It's just what brings people together.
I think love brings comfort, a joy. I think it means acceptance. I think it means safety and security.
Brotherly love is really like somebody that like will really be there for you and really count. You can really count on them no matter what the situation is, no matter what. It's like if you're down, they're gonna always pick you up, and like if you don't have the money and stuff, they're gonna do it for you. And so you guys reciprocate that stuff right back and forth.
What would you say Philadelphia is most known for?
It's cheesesteaks.
Eagles.
As a citizen who lives in Philadelphia, I think it's known for kind of more of like the bad end of the stick thing. So like gun violence, drug addiction, many injustices and stuff like that. But I feel like people who are like more or less tourists are like brotherly love, of course, cheesecake.
I would like to think Philadelphia is known for its tourist attraction and its friendliness. Contrary to popular belief, there's a lot of friendly people here in Philadelphia.
Philly's probably known for compassion. A lot of nice people here.
Philadelphia is best known for the cheese steaks and all that, you mean? but definitely for the culture, definitely for our history and everything that we do here. You mean just carried? I feel like it carried across the world. So you mean?
What would you say that the biggest problem in Philadelphia is?
Right now, these kids with these guns is the biggest problem. I just saw on the news again, 2 16-year-olds shot at another group of kids. They need to do something about these guns, really. And not to grind the city up, but we have some of the most gutted streets in the country. And I'm saying that because I done been places, and I know these rumbly, bumbly streets, they need to fix. They need to fix. They tearing up people's cars and then don't want to pay. It's not fair. We pay our taxes. We pay whatever else we need to. We pay. Oh, yeah, and SEPTA. SEPTA. Y'all need to stop with these prices, man, for real. SEPTA is the highest public transportation company in the state. But their trains, their buses, everything is screwed up. It could be better. Y'all could do better. Come on now.
I would say the violence and they don't nobody love each other. It just and the people that do love people, they so scared to show they love because it's gonna they feel like it's gonna be taken advantage of or whatever.
I gotta say public restrooms, honestly, because there's nothing besides City Hall.
Judging people, I think that's one of the most biggest problem is everybody judging everybody. You never know somebody's story until they tell you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this would be a better place, a better world, and just a better, brotherly love when we just come together and to love each other and to understand each other.
I feel like, well, especially after the pandemic, gun violence has been at an all-time high in Philadelphia. Like, kids are dying every single day. Adults are dying every single day. Babies are dying every single day. People will just walk up on anybody and just shoot them for fun. And it's sad. It's really sad. And I think, it's something that more or less like our leaders, quote unquote leaders, don't really care about and don't care to fix.
Gun violence for sure.
Gun violence. Okay. Could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Every day, even in the farther northeast, it's getting worse. Someone's getting shot, especially these younger people. I don't know how they're finding guns, but it's just too much going on at this point. You can't even feel safe to walk outside at this point anymore.
So our biggest problem is damn sure the gun violence. We top 10 city every year as far as violence. I think more than anything, we need to calm the violence down. We got a lot of young brothers that have potential, and a lot of these young brothers that's shooting and doing a lot of stuff. They got potential and they damn self. So I don't know where this going to go out, but young brothers, bro, we got to tighten up. We got to tighten up. We got to do better for ourselves. As far as the gun violence, that's the biggest problem, hands down.
We don't know how to talk to each other. We sit here and cry a lot about, oh, the city's dirty, it's this, it's that, but none of us ever really do anything to be a part of the solution. I think that's the main problem, along with, crime. So it's like, if we just learn how to talk and listen to one another, I feel like we can honestly make a lot of improvements that people want to see.
Is there an issue that's affecting you personally that the mayor or the city could help you out with?
Honestly, the fact that we were allowed to really just have guns and stuff. It's like, there's kids out here that are like 15, they have guns. It's like, why? We're all killing each other for what? Killing our brothers and sisters.
I would say gun violence is the issue that has affected me the most in Philadelphia. And I believe that our mayor and our higher ups basically should all try to step in and do more and push more to end this gun violence that we're living through and dealing with. And it's something that I feel like they don't necessarily they don't take into account that it's actually happening. They're only worried about their personal lives and their personal stories, but they don't necessarily care about our lives and our stories.
Now, how has gun violence affected you?
So, in 2020, my father was murdered, and don't want to get emotional, but it really, really messed up my entire family and stuff like that. And when we found out the news early in the morning. Police were there and they were trying to support in the moment, but you could tell that they didn't really care. After a day or two, they were like, okay, well, we can't find who it is, so we got to move on with our lives. And they kind of just never contact us again. They try to avoid any relationship that we were trying to build in order to find who did this to my father. So yeah, that's how it is.
Right now, I say the economy, because if the economy changes, it won't be that much homelessness. It won't be, all the other problems that we're going into right now, And that's all I think. If they fix the money situation, we'll, have less people that's struggling like that.
As a black man in America, the issue of gun violence and police, all of that, it all ties to me and affects me. So I think the people who are in City Hall should take charge and pass legislature and just do more of their job to make our streets safer, to make our city safer, to really bring the love back to Philadelphia, because it's the city of brotherly love, but it's not very brotherly right now.
I grew up in Philly, so I've been accustomed to gun violence, lost a lot of friends that are close to me. So just making the city a separate place for the kids coming up and other people.
I done lost multiple people behind gun violence. I lost my brother. I was in jail my damn self when I lost my brother. You understand what I'm saying? So it's I don't think it's a necessary story. It's not a story. The story is the fact that we out here and we riding around and everybody getting killed. It's a bad situation. That's the story. Other than that, like I said the last time, we need to put the guns down and bring peace up.
I don't even know where to begin. Well, for one thing, y'all could be on the right side of history and stand up to fascism and white supremacy, because it's a issue that our country faces and it's a legitimate threat. You can do your part and make sure that it doesn't come to Philly, because, as you said, it is the city of brotherly love. We will come together and defend what is rightfully ours, but we can't do it without you. We need you. So just keep in mind that you work for us. Do your job, please.
Back in the day, we used to have the PAL, the boxing rings. Everybody used to box. The PAL's closed up. The rec centers don't have basketball. The playgrounds are tore up. And I mean where I'm from. I'm from North Philly. I'm from the right there, 24 from Berks. And everything in that vicinity is tore up. They're doing better as when you get closer to Broad Street because that's where Temple's at. And they want it to look good. But down in the trenches, it ain't so good. And what happened? Bring those rec centers back. Get the kids something to do. When we was teens out here back in the day, man, we had boxing at the PAL. You could play baseball at the PAL. You could get lunches at the PAL. You could work at the PAL. You could baseball and softball at the PAL, everything. That stuff's gone. Please bring it back. These kids need something to do, y'all. Seriously. They need something to do. It's too much of this and not enough of this. Or this, or this. Something. Give them something to do.